Hey, you spoiled my video. Hey guys, I'm Maria, and in today's video we're going to watch about one man who eats reporters and journalists at breakfast. Yes, you're right, about Jai Shankar. So, let's go.
We similarly saw from Geo TV Pakistan if you'd like to entertain my question also.
The world is not stupid. You're not going to confuse anybody anymore. So I hope through your channel that message goes through. I really don't see the basis for your question.
In your response, you said, quote, "It is
I
hypocrisy."
thought you were supposed to ask me a question.
Oh, okay. Dangerous man. On terrorism.
We similarly saw from Geo TV Pakistan if you would like to entertain my question also. Okay. How about Kulbhushan, first of all, and India and Pakistan have been accusing each other about terrorism. Hina Rabbani, as you said, yesterday, she brought up here.
Could you come to the question?
My question is, how long South Asia is going to see this terrorism and disseminating from New Delhi, Kabul, and Pakistan? How long they are going to be at war? Number one, and second, and how about the UN Security Council resolutions on Kashmir? Does India abide by it or not?
You're asking the wrong minister when you say how long will we do this, because it is the ministers of Pakistan who will tell you how long Pakistan intends to practice terrorism. So look, at the end of the day, the world is not stupid. The world is not forgetful, and the world does increasingly call out countries and organizations and people who indulge in terrorism. And by taking that debate elsewhere, you're not going to hide it. You're not going to confuse anybody anymore. People have figured it out. So my advice is, please clean up your act. Please try to be a good neighbor. Please try and contribute to what the rest of the world is trying to do today, which is economic growth, progress, development. So I hope through your channel that message goes through.
Oh. Yes, I want you to say that this is a very big problem, right? Terrorism and all these things are happening nowadays in the world, and this is so sad. I also heard that one terrorist attack happened soon in India, in Kashmir region, if I'm not mistaken, in a bus, and it is so terrifying. Just I can't understand how can people kill innocent kids like women and men. I don't understand actually. Okay. Oh,
You guys
Russia.
extended the import of Russian oil. It is a totally opposite position of the European sanctions. Will you change your attitude during the G20 presidency?
First, we need to establish the facts very clearly. The European Union, between February 24th and 17th November, has imported more fossil fuel from Russia than the next 10 countries combined.
Oh.
Just as I were to give you an India comparison, the oil import in European Union is like 6 times what India has imported. Gas is infinity times because we don't import, whereas European Union has imported $50 billion worth, 50 billion euros worth. Even coal imports from Russia by European Union, I'm not singling any particular country, is 50% more than India's import. So the remark that you made that this is the way the European Union is going and this is the way India is going, I would very respectfully suggest maybe European Union is actually doing something very much more than India is doing it.
This is smart. That was good.
Burrell is not here today, not here now, but he was in the meeting, and he told the Financial Times before the meeting that the EU should be putting sanctions on refined oil products from India using Russian oil.
You're right. Mr. Borrell is not with us now, but I really don't see the basis for your question. Because my understanding of
Or
the council regulations is that if Russian crude is substantially transformed in a third country, then it's not treated as Russian anymore. I would urge you to look at Council Regulation 833/2014.
he closed this book so angrily.
I actually want to follow up with something you said at an India Today event a while ago. You were asked about India's downgrading in Freedom House and VDEM and other democracy scores. And the journalist asked you, quote, how do you see this play itself out in terms of how India is being perceived by the world and these new reports? In your response, you said, quote, it is hypocrisy.
I thought you were supposed to ask me a question.
I am asking you a question. It is hypocrisy. We have a self-appointed custodians of the world who find it difficult to stomach that someone in India is not looking for their approval, is not willing to play the game they want to play. That doesn't actually answer the journalist's question. So I want to ask you again, are you concerned that perceived democratic backsliding in India is going to undermine its efforts to become a rising power in the world?
I think it answers the question if you would be objective enough to understand it. I think it says very clearly that the people who are writing these reports have a strong bias. Often they distort facts. Many of these reports are actually riddled with inaccuracy. So I put it to you, there's an ideological agenda out there. I don't know why that's hard to understand.
I don't know. Canada.
I just wanted to follow up, Minister, with a quick clarification. You're saying you have no evidence. This is related to the Canadian story, which I'm sure you're sick of speaking about. Have the Canadians, there's been reporting that there have been progressive visits from the Canadians to India, including in August. You're saying that you've never familiarized yourself with the documents that were, or no documents have been provided to you by the Canadians that purport to show evidence that Indian officials in Canada were aware of this attack. You have not seen
Let me
these
understand
intercepted.
that. Are you saying the Canadians gave us documents?
I'm asking you if the Canadians gave you the intercepted documents.
No, look,
Indian diplomatic
I
communication.
have said that if somebody gives us specific or relevant information, we're prepared to look at it.
So you have not received those intercepted communications from
If I had, would I not be looking at it?
I'm asking you for a yes or no.
I think he's
Let's-
given us
okay.
the answer.
And then the other question I was going to ask.
No, I'm not answering a second.
Oh.
What? I'm not going to answer the second. Wow. That was strong. Jai Shankar looks, he looks very innocent and he smiles every time. And you think that he's going to say something really good and pleasant, but actually in reality he says not really very good things. I mean, they can be offensive for some people, but still he says it, and he does it in so elegant way, and how he does like this is very funny. And of course he's very confident. I like his confidence. This is very important, right, for any foreign minister, especially if you're a foreign minister, and he's so confident. Wow, I liked all his answers, and I know that there are more answers like this or even better, and maybe I will make a reaction to it. If you want, please let me know. And guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this, his answers. And also I want to remind you that I have a second video about Jai Shankar. You can watch it. I'll give you the link here. And also, if you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel. And I see you soon, guys. Bye bye.